Hello Aquarius, welcome back to Tarot with Tracy. I'm really glad you could join me. If you're new here, which I suspect most of you are since I've only been on YouTube for 3 weeks, welcome. If you are returning, great, glad you came back. This week's reading is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of March 1st through the 7th, 2021. It's going to be a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, look at your other placements and see if some of those messages resonate with you. Again, it's general, so it's not for everybody. I would love it if you guys would subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notification, leave me a comment. As you can see, I got a new setup here. Let me know what you think of it. I'm really excited to finally get it done and be able to do this for you guys. I'm really having a lot of fun with this. So I'm going to start off with a moon card to get your overall energies for the week. Then we're going to lay out some tarot cards and we'll be clarifying those. And then I will be putting out I'll be pulling a couple of different oracle cards for your advice from the universe. I am using the Sacred Destiny Oracle and the Wisdom of the Oracle today. It's the first time I've used this combination and I really like it. It's really pretty profound how the messages are really popping. So we're going to pull an energy for you for the week, what your energy is. And we have a time to give rather than take. Okay. Aquariuses tend to be pretty giving anyways, so and on the bottom of this deck we have meditate and contemplate. So, and as we all know, Aquariuses, like all air signs, are very much in their heads. So maybe meditate and contemplate would be more about getting out of your head and, I don't know, contemplating your belly button lint. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so a time to give rather than to take. Let's see what the tarot says. And go from there. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Tower, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Two of Cups. Wow. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Wish card, the Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled. Let's see what my first impressions here are. So it's interesting. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So the Knight of Cups is all about, you know, bringing forth those gifts of love and companionship. And the Eight of Wands is all about speed. Some call it Cupid's arrows. Things tend to happen really fast with the Eight of Wands around. And you also have the Four of Wands, which is the 1111 card. The Four of Wands is a commitment card. It's about messages from your angels and your spirit guides, that whole 1111 thing. You've got the Six of Wands, which is victory. And then you have the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So somebody's feeling really left out. Then we've got the Tower. There may have been a Tower moment, or there's a Tower moment coming. We have the Five of Cups. And you know, when I see fives like this, fives tell me that you need to get out of your own way. That whatever is blocking you in your life, in your dreams, is because you are standing in your own way. We all do it. it happens. So then you have the Hierophant, which is all about spiritual enlightenment and traditions and that kind of stuff, with the Two of Cups, which is a fated divine union. It's like the lower energy of the lovers. And if I look at it this way, you've got the Knight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. And it's almost like, you know, somebody's out in the cold. Somebody got left out. It could be you. It could be your person. But I don't see it lasting forever. Like if you get out of your own way, and again, this could be your person. I don't know whether it's you or your person, but something's going to happen. Something unexpected is going to happen. It's going to force you to get out of your own way. That's what the Tower does. It literally can blow up everything you thought you had and force you to rebuild. And then you get the Two of Cups, which is just beautiful. And if you go down this row, you've got, you know, this Four of Wands, which is, it can be, you know, is a commitment card. The Hierophant, which is also commitment and stability, with the Two of Cups. I'm concerned about this Tower, though. So let's get some more cards to clarify and see what it says. I feel like some of you are not seeing the big picture, or your person isn't seeing the big picture. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups, okay. Justice. The Five of Cups. This is so weird. The Page of Wands. And the Four of Cups. Wow. So the Queen of Swords is all about, you know, it can be read many different ways, but the way I'm seeing, and then here on the bottom we have the Six of Swords, which is moving on to calmer waters. But the Queen of Swords can be a tough cookie. And it can be really, she's very smart. She knows what she wants, but she can also be really demanding of herself and others. And there are some cards that have the Queen of Cups depicted with her heart literally locked in a cage. And then you've got the Seven of Cups. It's like you're spoiled for choices, or you think there are too many choices. And here we have another five again. We have two Five of Cups. And I just said this to another sign. I just had another sign that came up with the Seven of Cups. It was really very prominent in their reading. And they also had several fives. So if you feel like you have too many choices, write all your choices on a piece of paper, fold them up and throw them in a hat, and just say, whatever one I throw out is the one that is no longer on the table. And pull it out, read it, and if it like hurts your heart to throw that choice away, there's your answer. Because it's, you know, really, this is starting to make a little sense, a time to give rather than to take. It's like it's almost like you're either you or your person are really, you're definitely in your own way. You've got the Five of Cups, the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. You can't get out of your own way to save yourself. But what is waiting for you once you do is pretty incredible stuff. You know, it's going to be that victory, that balance you want, that spiritual commitment, that spiritual, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a spiritual calmness that comes about when you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, where you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and knowing that this is where I'm supposed to be at this point in my life. And it should be a point where you're happy, not where you feel like you have to make all these choices. And it will bring balance to your life. Getting out of this energy of, or getting out of this, getting out of your own way type of energy is going to bring balance to your life. You've got this Page of Wands, and I'm really seeing this as, you know what? This is your message that this is coming. Okay, I'm here to give you this message that this tower is coming. Your entire world can blow up, and because you can't get out of your own way, you're not looking at what's being offered to you. All you're focused on is what's down here, not what's coming in. And this is what you could have, the Two of Cups, which is a divine fated union. And I know there's somebody out there, if they see this, they're going to think I'm talking about them. I'm just reading what I see. I'm just putting that disclaimer out there. So let's get an outcome row for you to see what we got here. The Tower comes in to remove things that don't serve your higher purpose. The Tower comes in to make you see what's really important, and helps you rebuild your foundation to something more stable, definitely more stable. All right, so let's see. And I've been getting really nosy with these outcome rows, so I'll probably pull two. Two of Cups again, right here and right here. The Ten of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. So, you have this fated union. It's yours if you want it. But in order to have it, you've got to let go of the burdens. You've got to, you've got this Ten of Wands, and, let it go. Get rid of it. Open your heart. If you can see that, I don't know if you can see that on this camera. She's got her purse of, full of coins covering her heart. I'm gonna get one more outcome row for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and see what's there. Just because I'm getting really nosy. I think most of my readings today, I did two outcome rows. So, moving on to calmer waters, that's the Six of Swords. And we have the Ace of Hearts. I'm sorry, the Ace of Cups. I always say that. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, so basically, when you take in this, when you can accept this Two of Cups, that union, you're going to move on to calmer waters. If you release your burdens, you're going to end up with the Ace of Cups, which is a complete and total open heart. When you uncover your heart and you allow, it's time to give rather than take. You allow the passion to come in, that knight in shining armor to come in, and you allow this into your life again. Interestingly enough, this is on the same row where the Tower is. The bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. A lot of this is about perception. A lot of what you're dealing with. A lot of this meditate and contemplate is because you only see things one way. And in order for in order for this to not happen, and you have to release the burdens, you have to get out of your own way, you have to see everything that's around you and look at things in a different way. When you're standing on your head, the world looks very different when you're upside down than when you're standing up. And really what that card is saying is maybe you should stand on your head and look at the world for a little while. Take a different perspective and see what's out there for you. See what happens. You might be pleasantly surprised. All right, so this is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I'm loving this. So what advice do we have here? Purification. It's time to release the negativity. Truth. You have to be true to yourself. And fulfillment. So when we release the negativity and tell the truth, honestly, and then on the bottom we have wonders. It's a world full of wonders out there. But when we release the negativity and we purify our aura, our soul, our intentions with the truth, and the truth is hard. Sometimes it's really, really hard to tell the complete and honest truth. But in order for this fulfillment, the truth has to come out. Because if it doesn't, this tower is going to happen again. That tower is just like screaming at me. So let's see what the wisdom of the oracle has to say. And we'll wrap this up. I just see so much love here and success here. But it's almost like again, you or your person is just too stubborn to let go. You know, it's time to give rather than take. And in order to give, you've got to release a new life. Release everything that no longer serves you. Release what doesn't bring you joy. And you'll end up with a new life. And you know what? I don't even need to tell you this because you already know. You already know that. Where's the other one? You can see that or not. You already know that this is what you're meant to have. But you block yourself. And when you tell, and you know deep down, you have to be truthful. You cannot have this new life without the truth and the fates with fulfillment. This is a fated connection which will fulfill you. Aquarius, I hope this helped. This was kind of heavy. And on the bottom of the deck, no place like home. So all I can say to you guys is peace and love. Please comment, let me know how this came out for you, how this turned out for you. I'm really curious how this is going to turn out for you guys. It's time to let go and give of yourself and get out of your own way. So have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Take care. This button is not working for me.